Hi and welcome to the Techno Dinosaur meets the IT Geek. My name is David Logan. I am the IT Geek, based here in Annan, southwest Scotland. With me today is my Techno Dinosaur, Willie Nicol. So Willie, how are you and where are you?
Hello, David. I'm very well, thanks for asking. I am the Techno Dinosaur, Willie Nicol, also a personal development life coach. I'm based near Troon, South Ayrshire, Scotland.
Very good. This week, Willie, we're looking at a question, and I think it's quite pertinent for myself as well here. How do we motivate ourselves, as in men? How do we motivate ourselves? I'll just come back, sat in here, and prior to recording, I'm thinking, I feel demotivated. How can we be free of this?
Okay, I would say self-motivation, not just for men, self-motivation for everyone can occasionally become problematic because we can get a bit down, a bit demotivated, a bit, dare I say it, can't be arsed, right? So the challenge then is how do we boost our motivation and get back on track, so to speak? So you can go online and just Google how to boost motivation or X number of self-motivation tools and techniques. And I would urge you to do that. But in a nutshell, there are some very simple motivational techniques. Would you like to know what they are?
Absolutely.
Okay, I've jotted down a few notes. One motivational technique is to think of doing a task and then rewarding yourself at the end of it. So that's a kind of incentive. So if you say, if I complete this task, I will have a cup of coffee, a bar of chocolate, or I'll go for a run. And also exercise, as we've talked about many, many times, apart from a stress reliever, is good for motivation. So when you can't be motivated to complete a task, think of a reward, right? Another technique is visualization. Now, some people would say visualize success after you completed that task, but you're jumping ahead of yourself there. What you should be doing is visualize the steps you will need to take to successfully accomplish that task. Step one, step two, and visualize that. Say, I can do that. I can do step one. I can do step two, and so on. So visualize the steps. Don't visualize the outcome because you've got ahead of yourself. Take control of the situation because sometimes we feel we're out of control or we don't have control. So as much as possible, take control of it. I'm in charge, right? And motivate yourself as the person in charge to get done whatever it is you want to do. Is this making sense?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes. Right, here's another little tip. We all make to-do lists. Okay. And we sit and look at a to-do. I better write that down before I forget. And it's on your to-do list. I need to do that. And then your to-do list is bigger and bigger. And you look at it and you're demotivated at the enormity of your to-do list. So one little tip is review your to-do list and work out, do I really need to do this? And have a think about it. And very often you'll find, no, I don't.
Can I intervene
Carry
here?
on.
So that's like prioritizing the to-do list.
You can do it using a very simple tool, which is need to do and nice to do. So you look at that, do I need to do that? Pay the gas bill. Yeah, I do. There might be something, do I need to watch that webinar or that seminar? It'd be nice to do it, but do I need to do it? And that way you can whittle down your to-do list. Another way of looking at it is, don't call it a to-do list, call it a will-do list. Because a to-do list means, oh, I've got to do that, right? Whereas a will-do list is much more motivating. I will do that. I will do this. And once you've accomplished that, you will feel more motivated and a bit better about yourself. So, if you've got a to-do list, whittle it down, or consider changing it from a to-do list to a will-do list. My final tip would be, think about what you want to achieve and how you're going to motivate yourself to achieve that. So, you can say, I will achieve whatever if I do X, Y, and Z. For example, I will achieve losing some weight if I stop eating so much. Instead of using the word if, use the word when, because you're setting a time parameter on it. I'll lose weight when I stop eating so much. Not if, because there's a bit of a maybe's aye, maybe's no there, using the word if. If you say, I'll lose weight when, that's a more powerful message, a more motivational message to your subconscious to achieve what you want to set out to achieve. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic.
And finally, if you're a bit demotivated or you're struggling for motivation, don't beat yourself up. We've all been in that situation at some point, and we then beat yourself up. Oh, I should be doing this. I should be doing that. Oh my goodness, I feel really bad because I haven't done this or that. Fine. Cut yourself a bit of slack. Sit down, take 5 minutes out or 10 minutes out and say, right, let's go on. Here's a question for you. How do you eat an elephant?
Cut it up. I'll cut it up into small, biteable chunks.
Exactly, right? In very small bits, right? So if you've got a big task to do and you're not motivated because the enormity of the task is so great, you can't be bothered starting. Do it in small chunks, because what do they say? The first step in every journey is the hardest. Once you've done that first step, taking that first wee bite of the elephant, you're motivated to do the next bit and the next bit.
I can see where you're coming from. People, I'm thinking of exercise side of things now. People don't like going out and get exercise, but I always say it's the first step, which is the hardest step. Getting out there. Once you're going, it's good.
So these are just some motivational tips and hints, right? Don't be too hard on yourself. Bite-sized chunks as it were, right? Reduce your to-do list. In fact, change it into a will-do list. No, I'll achieve this if. I'll achieve this when.
So I need to change the title on my to-do list from to-do to will list.
Exactly, because if you say, I will do it, you're more inclined to do it.
Fantastic. Great, Willie. I think that's good for the run up to Christmas and the New Year. Get everybody gunned up as we're kind of trudging through this lockdown 3. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't say that. As we trudge through this period, it's good to get everybody motivated, especially as we go into New Year. So that's great. Fantastic for this week. Really is good. Any other comments before we close?
No, that's me. I'm all good. I'm all good, thanks.
So to the viewer, have a great time. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a safe time. Be safe. Remember, as Wally says, have some fun.
Thank you, David. You've stolen my thunder again there, right? For myself, the Techno Dinosaur, a very Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you can have as best a time as possible under the circumstances. Be motivated to have a good time and to have fun and enjoy yourself. So, Merry Christmas, stay well, keep safe. Goodbye for now.